I'd been asked down at the doctor's surgery whether I would like help from a local group called the Heart's Help, and I was given a pamphlet to take away with me and give it some thought, which was fine, but I knew straight away that I didn't want to do it. Within 2 weeks, I suppose, I had a phone call at home, and it was a request from Susie to come and visit me, as she had heard that my situation was that I'd been diagnosed with breast cancer, and she could possibly come and sit and talk.
Do you remember the first time that I called you?
I do indeed, yeah.
And what happened?
I said no thank you.
You did?
I wasn't too sure exactly where you'd come from.
Yeah, I think you was quite...
Which made me sort of...
I think you were a bit nervous about why I was being asked to come and see you.
Yeah.
And actually, I think you perhaps thought that I wasn't going to be able to do anything to help you.
Yeah. And also, sometimes when you feel like I was feeling,
yeah,
I'd rather have not had anyone else.
Yeah. So, originally when I saw Nicolle, she was in a situation financially that wasn't very good. She was having problems with her housing benefit and was quite stressed about that actually because of her diagnosis and her chemotherapy. It was really hard for her to try and sort it out. So I said, if nothing else, if I didn't do anything else for her, that we could write a letter to the council to give them permission to speak to me, and I could at least go and sort that out for her to take that pressure off. Actually, that sorted itself out eventually, and we didn't need to do that. But I think giving her somebody that was going to help her to do that she was finding really stressful was going to be really helpful to her. So I think from then on we looked at what else I could do, and we looked at getting a grant to help her with the travel costs, because she was going to have radiotherapy at Mount Vernon, and that was going to be a bit difficult for her to get back and forth. We could have looked at hospital transport, but Nicolle really just wanted to get there and get home again. She didn't want to be hanging around on the bus, and actually didn't really want to be around people. She just wanted to go get it done. Me being me, I'm fairly private. I don't particularly want other people in my world that I don't know. And obviously I was trying to deal with having cancer treatment. But Susie persisted in her request, which I'm glad she did. And eventually she came round and we sat down and we spoke about things with regards to my well-being and how was I coping and was I financially okay. And after explaining the situation, you know, a major change in my life was that I've had to now give up work. And moving forward from that, she asked how financially I was going to cope with that and what could we do together. And she did so. She helped me fill out the forms, make the phone calls, put things into perspective on what needed to be done first, what could wait, and just be there in general. She's been absolutely fantastic. It's not the end of anything, it's a beginning of... Sorry. There's some better ones up there, look at those ones.
Oh yeah, look at those. Susie as a person is a very friendly, likeable lady. And I'm quite good at reading people. And when she came into my life or world, however you want to say it, I felt at ease quite quickly. Even though I was still uncertain of who she was, I could tell by the way she was as a person. She made me feel very relaxed. She was forthcoming in helping me with certain situations that needed to be dealt with, which I was extremely grateful for. But I do think it's extremely important how you come across when you first meet a patient or somebody that you're needing to help, because those first impressions last. And as I've experienced during my treatment, certain people in the professional sector with consultants, etc., have not always been how I feel they should have been. Because I know if I need her, I can pick up the phone and she's going to answer, and she'll be there to help me and advise me on my next steps.
Oh, I think Nicole's future's bright, and I think it's exciting. It's an exciting time for her to change, to make a change, to do some stuff that she wants to do, rather than just doing a job because it's bringing in financial benefit. I think Nicole's a very creative person, and I think having a complete change of role for her moving forward, I think it's really going to benefit her health and well-being. We've looked at all sorts of things, haven't we?
Yeah, also, yeah.
Even things like, because Nicole's been doing some art at home, and actually I said let's find an art group. So we're looking for an art group at the moment where sort of to help her well-being, sort of like arts and prescription or something similar. So we're looking at that at the moment as well, aren't we?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. We've got lots to do.
There's various things I understand that a community navigator does. In my situation, she's been fantastic, and I think definitely they need to look into easy availability of people that do that work when people are at their lowest, because that's when they're needed. And if they're not there, what happens?